Hello, this is Roz White with Quiet on the Set magazine. I'm talking about my career, how appropriate that we are at Howard University in the Fine Arts Division. This is where I grew up. I studied at Howard University from 1990 to 1994. I grew up in Washington, D.C., went to Duke Ellington School of the Arts, studied classical voice, and then came to Howard and studied musical theater. And I'm here teaching musical theater these days, as well as still performing in the area and abroad. So my career started in probably junior high. I joined a performing arts company called the DC Youth Ensemble under the direction of Miss Carol Foster, which is a historic organization here in Washington, D.C. that trains youth from the ages of 6 to 21 in the area of theater, dance, voice, and I was a member of the company for about 6 years. And it really trained me to be a well-rounded performer, to sing, act, and dance all at the same time. Learned a lot of important African-American history, not just entertainment history, but political history and education history of our people. I've always been a history buff since I was a little girl, so it's very important to me to know where we come from, because you can't get where you're going unless you know where you come from. So that was a great experience for me. And then I went on to Duke Ellington School of the Arts, where I was in the Duke Ellington Show Choir. I'm a founding member of the Duke Ellington Show Choir. We went all over the country, sang for the likes of Lena Horne and at the White House. And the show choir has since grown to an amazing organization with lots of members. Started that in 1986 with Mr. Sam Bonds. I was studying classical music, but I was drawn to musical theater. So I was in musicals at Ellington. I was in Bubbling Brown Sugar, and I was musical theater just captivated me. So I decided to go into musical theater as a career. After high school, I went into the touring circuit. I toured with Dream Girls, and then I got a phone call when I got back home from tour from Mike Malone, who is actually the founder of Duke Ellington School of the Arts, as well as a performing group that I was in called Street Theater, which literally was performing outside in the hottest temperatures of the summer with costumes and sound and the whole shebang for the community. It was free. You could just walk up and see theater. And Mike called me. I was 18 at the time. I graduated from high school and really didn't have any plans on going to college, but he asked if I would come and be a part of reviving the musical theater program at Howard University. And I couldn't say no to that, of course. And so I became a freshman at Howard University in 1990. I went on to be Miss Howard University in 1992. Went on to be Miss Collegiate African American, which is the queen of all of the historically black colleges and universities. Did that in 1993. Graduated from Howard in 1994, and went on into my career in recording. I recorded 2 dance singles for a label called Slip and Slide Records. One was called Bad For Me. It was a remake of Dee Dee Bridgewater. And the other was called A Little More Love. So you can hear my house music. You just go on YouTube and YouTube Roz White, and you can hear my house music. As well as doing another tour of Dream Girls. So many regional theater productions. Once on This Island, Violet, gosh, so many shows. Pearl Bailey by Request, which is actually a show that I created right here at Howard, based on the life of Pearl Bailey. And I perform that still to this day. I'm currently in a show called Shake Loose, which is a compilation of a lot of shows that I've done over the last 20 years with this fabulous, wonderful director, Tom Jones, and the musical team of William Hubbard and William Knowles, who've written songs over the years for the musicals that we've done. Bessie's Blues, Cool Papa's Party, The Frankie Lyman Story, Pearl Bailey by Request, and a couple of new musicals that I have not had the chance to do yet, which is Holler, which is kind of based on Marvin Gaye, and another one that's escaping me right now, but I'll think of it. And so Shake It Loose is this 39 songs, 4 performers. We hit you hard in the beginning, and then we rock you gently at the end. You have to come see it. It's at Metro Stage Theater in Alexandria. Call 703-548-9044 to get those tickets. We have all kinds of deals and specials. Great performers in that as well. another Howard University graduate, Anthony Mano, another Ellington graduate, Rachel Lamar, and a Hampton graduate. We'll give her a pass. She went to Hampton. It's okay. Lori Williams, who's a fabulous, fabulous jazz vocalist and a fine actress as well. So we're having a great time over there, and we're killing them every night. So you got to come see us. As far as Roz White, I am branding. I'm coming up with a couple of different things, one being griot soul. Griot is a storyteller, and that's what I am. So I'm trying to combine that with the soul music, and as well as trying to establish my own place where people can come and hear great music and have great food and just celebrate all things wonderful and African American. So that's coming in the next, I would say, probably about 10, 15 years. You'll see Roz's Place, or whatever we're gonna call it. We don't know what we're gonna call it yet, but we're definitely gonna open up a spot, and it's gonna be great. But I'll keep performing until they drag me off the stage. I'll always be singing, I'll always be performing. I'm gonna keep writing. I have a book of poetry that I'm gonna publish later on this year. And so I just keep doing it. If I keep waking up in the morning, I gotta keep doing it. And that's how I look at life. I have two beautiful sons who are brilliant athletes. One's Anthony, he is 16 years old. I can't even believe I just said that. And my youngest is King, and he's 13. I can't believe I have two teenagers. And they are great. They are brilliant young men, pillars of their community. They live in Massachusetts, and it's a very different environment. So when they come to visit mom, they get a taste of city life. They were born here, but they've really been raised in that rural environment. So I get to share the arts with them. I get to share the world with them. That's it. That's me. That's who I am in a nutshell. It's Roz White, and I'm here at Howard University, my alma mater. I'm a Bison. To the day I die. I love Howard University, and I plan to be here as a tenured professor. I want it said in this room so that the walls absorb it. I have to have my tenure status, because I think that is just such a distinguished position for an African American woman to be a professor at a historic Black college. I just think that that's just the pinnacle of everything. I know you probably thought it would be Broadway or be making a hit record. No, I want to be a tenured professor at Howard University. I think that's just such an amazing accomplishment, because all those other things are going to come anyway. I'm going to do Broadway. I'm going to do records. But to give back to the community with education is so key to me. Yeah, I think I said a lot. I'm at Howard University with Quiet on the Set magazine. This is the Diva Board. I am a diva, divine, intelligent, versatile artist. It's a society for women in the arts that was established in 1983 here at Howard University for female fine arts students. And I became a member of Diva in 1991 and have seen many wonderful women come into the organization. Some women you may know, but one in particular, Wendy Raquel Robinson, who played Tasha Mack on The Game, is a diva. Studied right here in fine arts at Howard University, and we are a sisterhood of women who strive for excellence in everything that we do. Specifically, our arts backgrounds brought us together. We're singers, we're actresses, we're dancers, we are writers, we are poets, we are stage managers, we are lighting designers, we are sound designers, we do everything. And a diva is usually the name for an operatic singer, the lead singer in an opera, female, but we have taken that and made it an acronym, Divine, Intelligent, Versatile Artist. And it encompasses everything that a wonderful woman in the arts is. And we will be bringing women into this organization, hopefully for hundreds of years.